Yo, what is going on guys, Neliq here, I hope you're all having a good day. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about all the brand new content that just got dropped for Modern Warfare Remastered. Let's go. Alright guys, so last night I went to play Call of Duty and I saw that there was a pretty big update for the game. It was about 6.2 gigabyte and it was patch 1.10 being added to the game. Now once my update had done, I loaded up the game and I noticed straight away that we now have a themed event going on and it's called Operation Shamrock and Awe. So it's pretty much a St. Patrick's Day themed event, and along with it they've brought out like a bunch of new camos and emblems that you can unlock for the game. But this stuff is limited, it's only going to be here for 3 weeks, so if you really want to get all the stuff that it has to offer, then make sure you play it before April 3rd, because if you really want to grind the game out and get the good stuff, you better start now. Now, what came along with this event? Well, first of all, if you've ever played the map Downpour, they've gone ahead and touched it up and made it into a daytime map, now called Daybreak, and I'm just going to read the little description that they gave with it. So it says, "The dreary darkness of Downpour has broken just in time for a St. Patrick's Day celebration. For a limited time only, experience Daybreak, a lush, sunlit version of Downpour. The storm has subsided, revealing a lush countryside beaming with sunlight and decked out with all the trappings of an epic St. Paddy's Day bash. Enjoy the sunshine while it lasts though, since the Daybreak map is only available for 3 weeks of Operation Shamrock and Awe." So yeah, like I said, it's only here for 3 weeks, but I heard something online that the map may go to like local play, so if you go local play, the map will still be in there. I'm not sure if that's 200% true, but when the event does end, I'll go ahead and check that out to see if it's legit. But yeah, we got the daytime version of Downpour. I've played it already, it's really fun. I'll probably upload some gameplay of it on my channel, so if you want to check that out, then make sure to go see it right now. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can look at it. Now, as well as the map, they brought out new content, and when you bring new content out, you've got to include it within the supply drops somehow. So if we go into the depot, we will notice that there is now an Operation Lion Strike tab and an Operation Arctic Wolf tab. The Arctic Wolf is just like the old supply drops we used to open, and you may be wondering, what's Lion Strike? What is Operation Lion Strike? Well, along with the update, they brought this out. It's not a themed event, this will be here to stay, but because there is an event happening right now, they've included Lion Strike and Shamrock and Awe in this one massive event supply drops. Now, it's going to cost you 30 tokens or 200 COD points, which is obviously your own money, but for me, I'm just going to play the game, collect my tokens, and then open as many supply drops as possible. Now, if you do open up one of these supply drops, you will get 2 Lion Strike items, which is the new operation they've brought out, and then 1 Shamrock and Awe item, which is the themed event item. So you're guaranteed 1 rare item or better, increased chance of legendary and epic items, and it includes bonus parts. So it's pretty much a rare supply drop, but you get all the good stuff for a limited amount of time because the event's on. Now you may be wondering, why do we want to buy the supply drops? What's inside of it? Well, let's start off with the themed event stuff. So we got Shamrock and Awe, and as soon as you go to this category, you will notice that there is a character that we can unlock. And you may be thinking, that character looks pretty familiar, I wonder who he is. Well, if you go into the depot, we get greeted by Graves, and Graves is going to be an unlockable character for us, and I'm going to tell you how to unlock him in a second. But yeah, you can play as Graves if you do all the bounties that are required to unlock him, so that is extremely cool. Now, the bounties that you have to do to unlock him are pretty much these 3 challenges below him. So we got the Leprechaun, and then you have to go ahead and unlock everything in Leprechaun, and once you've unlocked Leprechaun, which is the melee item, you have to go ahead and complete Luck, which is another character that you can get in the game. But there is a Shamrock Blade, and this thing is basically a knife. It costs 7,200 cogs. Like, I'm not sure if that's the right name for the currency, but cogs, man, 7,200 of them. I've only got 1874, and I've been playing this game for like a seriously long time. But obviously, you're just gonna have to get really lucky within a supply drop to unlock that. And then the last bounty that you'll have to complete to unlock Graves is the Pot of Gold one. And basically, these are just all calling cards. I've already collected one of the calling cards, and of course it was the epic one, so that's actually really lucky for me. But knowing my luck, as soon as I start opening up more rare supply drops, I'll constantly get duplicates of this one. But for now, I'm 1 out of 7 on my way there. And yeah, that's all you gotta do to unlock Graves. You just gotta complete the Leprechaun bounty, the Luck bounty, and the Pot of Gold bounty. It may take a little bit of time, but I mean, it's worth it because you get graves. And it's a bit of a challenge because not everyone is going to get it within 3 weeks of that themed event. So yeah, whoever does get it, props to you and good luck. So that's all the stuff that you can get from Shamrock and Ore and Supply Drop. Obviously it didn't look like much because I only covered 4 bounties, but you know, within the bounties there's all those other stuff. So there's like a good maybe 30 items that have been brought out with this Shamrock and Ore event, then Supply Drops. And now Operation Lion Strike, I'm not going to go through all of them, but it's just like a whole bunch of different camos and emblems. And the main things I want to focus on within this category is the new guns. So they've got the D-25S, and this is a brand new sniper rifle. It's a semi-automatic gun. It's effective at long range, so I'm looking forward to unlocking that later on. Remember, this will not disappear. It's not part of the themed event, so you do have some time to unlock this weapon. Now, like I said, I'm not going to go through all of these. There's just camos and emblems and that, calling cards, etc. But if we go a little bit further down, there's the MAC-10, and this is a submachine gun, guys. Fully automatic with a high rate of fire. Effective at close range to medium range. I really do not suggest using this gun on big maps and trying to outgun people from afar because it will just not work out. Keep indoors, keep tight angles, and you'll have a ball of a time. Now there's also some melee weapons. We've got the mechanic melee weapon, which is just, I don't really know what that is, to be honest. It looks like a whole bunch of different stuff, but it's effective at close range. Obviously you hold triangle to switch to the melee weapon. What else do we have? We got the PKM, which is an LMG, fully automatic with high power, effective at medium to long range. That thing looks like an absolute beast. We've got samurai swords, which is pretty crazy. I really didn't think they'd be adding swords to the game, but I mean, this would be fun to use. So yeah, samurai sword, that is actually really interesting. I did not know they added that to the game. And that's pretty much it for all the weapons that they've added to the game. So a few guns, a few melee weapons, and just a whole bunch of camos, calling cards, and emblems that you can unlock. So I've covered pretty much everything that has came out with this update. If you guys liked the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And like I said, if you want to see some gameplay footage of that new Daybreak map, then let me know down below in the comment section, because I'd be more than happy to make some gameplay for you guys. I'd make sure it's some good gameplay, of course, maybe a nuclear or something. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a good day. Enjoy this themed event, get on it as soon as possible. I know I'll be playing it all day. Other than that, peace.